All right, everybody, you and I right now at this exact moment, and I mean this, are literally sitting on the threshold of history. History is about to be made, and it's going to be a moment that's going to be pretty much out there. What am I referring to? Well, tomorrow is the Federal Reserve monetary decision, the first time, and I still believe this and I stand by this, the first time the Federal Reserve is going to cut rates in over a decade. And this is going to be a monumental moment for this market. There is no doubt about it. And it's not just the rate cut that is going to be of such high importance. After the Fed announcement, we are going to hear from the Fed, from Jay Powell, Yellowstone himself, and that's going to be also very, very important with regard to guidance, what the Fed is going to do down the line. You and I already know what the Fed is going to do down the line. This is the beginning of a series of rate cuts and dollar devaluation. Let's back up just a moment. This morning, you can't make this up, I swear to you in your wildest dreams. This morning, the president is calling for a 100 basis point cut to the federal funds rate. And he said, if this were to happen, he guarantees Dow 30,000. We're at Dow 27,000 and change right now. But again, the silence here is deafening. I have yet to hear from the president how a rate cut, especially of that magnitude in one fell swoop, or dollar devaluation, which would follow, is going to help you as a member of the middle class. Absolutely. This will boost the stock market. When he was a candidate, it was a big, fat, ugly bubble. What is it now, Mr. President? And I wanted to say this as well. Obviously, China trade talks are weighing on this market. This morning, the same disgusting, fake, dog shit narrative is being maintained from the president that China, the new China trade talks, which resumed yesterday, they're going well. You can't make it up. Again, this is some distorted reality. It's unbelievable. And then he's maintaining this narrative, and this is very disturbing to me, that we, the United States, is taking in billions from China. This, again, I cannot stress to you, is the biggest falsehood and lie, probably in the history of trade wars. We are not taking in billions. We are losing hundreds of billions with China due to the expanding trade deficit and trade gap. Why will this man, I'll call him the president because he still is, but he's not acting very presidential here with these lies. Why will he not level with you or the people and explain to us all that we are losing hundreds of billions of dollars because they can't negotiate a trade deal? Now, I'm not blaming the president here for not being able to negotiate a trade deal, which was so easy to win. Remember that? No, I'm not really blaming him. It's two sides. Absolutely is two sides. But these fake narratives are frankly disgusting, and they are becoming a joke to the market. Speaking of that, stocks are under a little bit of pressure right now. Nothing major. We're kind of at a standstill across the board. Stocks did open triple digits lower. Right now we're down about 60 points. Cryptos are flat. Metals are flat. Bonds are flat. Everything is waiting on the Fed historic decision tomorrow. This is historic, what we are about to witness here. And I can't stress that enough. It's absolutely epic. And I can't wait. I actually can't wait for it all. And it's going to be a setup. Believe me, the Fed is not going to cut 100 basis points tomorrow by a long shot like the president is calling for to boost the stock market, not explaining how it's going to help the middle class or help you. He's inflating a bubble here of a magnitude that eclipses the 2008 one. And he knows this is true too. So you have to really put this into perspective. Candidate Trump knew what was going on. The guy that's sitting in the White House now is so playing into the military-industrial complex, is so playing into the Federal Reserve debt game. that it really baffles the mind. It honestly does. I don't believe he has any of our interest in mind at all. It's all about corporate America, the military-industrial complex, the stock market, Boeing, which is a part of the military-industrial complex. I mean, you could go on and on with this, people. It's disgusting. I don't know another way to put it. Anyway, look, what we're going to do, you and me, is capitalize on this to the nth degree and the highest order. Bet against the debt. Become your own central bank. Own cryptocurrencies. This is what I'm telling you. I know a lot of you don't like it, and that's fine. You don't have to like it. If you don't like cryptocurrencies, because I think they're a buy here, I'll be honest with you, across the spectrum, I'm referring to all of the major cryptos are a buy. That's the way I feel about it. I can't stress to you, again, in my opinion, how undervalued precious metals are in this environment, especially physical silver. It's beyond undervalued. And if you're going to hold any one asset on the planet, it would be physical silver. That's the truth. Now, let me move on to a couple of more things. People, I busted my rear end yesterday to get this out for you. And it's available right now on my website, traderschoice.net. You don't even have to download it. It's all right there for you to read. This is my new intraday quant system. I'm going to say this right here and right now. I've been a trader for years. You all know that. I've come up with many trading systems. There is not, in my opinion, a better intraday trading system that has ever been created, ever. I have put so much work into this, months and months of work, research, development, scores of trades, and I can promise you there's nothing like it. So go to my website, traderschoice.net. There is a link in the description of this video. Left side of the page, click on that link. It'll take you right to the quant system. Everything you need is there to build it for yourself. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not asking for anything. Just go have it yourself. Play with it first. I do give some advice on how you should use it towards the end of the system. Just go over there and have a look at it. Let me know what you think. I'm already getting feedback. I published this yesterday. Number 2, I will not be doing a post-market wrap-up today. Most of you are already aware of why. Me, today, I am going to be donating my time to feed the homeless here in Las Vegas. Our homeless population is exploding. It's exploding all over the country in our booming economy. Well, I've decided to try to make a difference here and donate my time to feed the homeless. I'm trying to set an example here for more of you to do the same. Find some avenue that you can use to not just benefit yourself. Okay, we don't want to be selfish, right? We want to spread this to everybody else. And this is why I offer things like free systems and this video blog, which I frankly don't need to do. I do this because I think it's important. I think I'm spreading a good message here. And speaking of that, if you believe what I am talking about is important, that people need to know, I'm going to urge you again, especially if you're part of my team, over 90,000 strong, share this video. Get it out there. Let's make more people aware of what's going on right under their nose, because I guarantee you, most people have no clue at all. They've been dumbed down, and it's time to wake some of them up. It's the truth. All right, with that said, again, I won't see you until tomorrow morning. I love you from the heart. Check out the quant system. If you're a lion or a wannabe lion, believe me, you want this. And it's completely free. You can't beat that. With that said, again, I love you all. Again, I'm out of here. See you in the morning.